Expanding the democratic space in Africa, and especially in Kenya, is the unrelenting daily task of trying to make the real impact in the development agenda. It is the yearly stress and worry about whether the government will deliberate on issues affecting the community, or will get it right, or the right people are driving the agenda forward.
So I can say citizens have been brought on board. However, I cannot say it has been 100%. There has been an increased democratic space in the country. Nobody, you cannot deny that. But this space has always been under threat, because government will always have people, citizens who are more ignorant, and the citizens who are not courageous enough to challenge anything.
The high incidence of failing citizens' institutions reflects huge wastage of scarce developmental resources, personal disappointment and disillusionment of founders and volunteers working in such initiatives, a continuing focus on short-term development projects, limited accountability, and a lack of sustainable development.
So our role there, what we have done and tried to do for the last, I think, since 2009 and 10 thereof, we have worked with these civil society organizations, one, to strengthen their national networks and to ensure that all the citizens, their voices have been heard. When devolved government came 2013, these civil society organizations have played a key role in checking what laws are being passed by the county government. They have also played a key role in development of what we call county integrated development plans. They have also played a key role in public finance management issues. But at the grassroots level now, with a devolved governance, the counties we have worked with, we have, for example, Machakos, Kakamega, Makueni, Siaya, I think Jamira, a number of counties we have worked in. We have always tried to see strengthening the civil society networks at the respective counties.
For example, in Machakos, we began to bring the CBOs from the village levels to the county level to enable them run the development agenda, and also bring them to meet the other development actors at the county level and share the best practices, and also foster those partnerships to enhance public participation. So you find that whatever is being implemented, it is not what the community has prioritized. It is not the felt need of the community.
Through effective campaigns, Poverty Eradication Network PEN has enhanced citizen civic engagement in new democratic dispensations. Through working with other like-minded CSOs, PEN has spearheaded the development of standards for CSOs and the formation of an independent institution for the promotion of CSO standards and voluntary certification in Kenya. PEN, with an umbrella group of CSOs, the CSO Reference Group, is proud to have contributed to the first ever civil society-fronted legislation, the Public Benefits Organizations Act 2013. Together, the policy framework and benchmarking data are intended to provide countries with the practical tools needed to help turn the ambition of inclusive growth into a practical and measurable plan of action.
PEN actually was the organization which started the initiation of the PBO Act. And for a very long time, they have always been the secretariat of the Civil Society Reference Group, until I think last year when they got their space at Fungamano. So that is the role we have played. We have been the people who have been organizing them, resourcing and accounting for all those resources.
We have also contributed towards the Public Participation Act in Machakos County. We can say before then, we were not that much organized. Then because of the devolution aspect, and because of the reduced funding for the CSOs, then the need of we coming together and also trying to lobby for the PBO Act at the county level, then this need came up.
PEN will continue to promote participatory development methodologies which will empower communities to set their own development agenda by setting achievable community action plans and seeing them through the implementation and sustainability phase. In this plan period, PEN will increase its focus on supporting communities in natural resource management and integrated community livelihoods, as well as engage in advocacy for formulation of an effective policy framework, eventually leading to good governance at all levels.
Strengthening the civil society networks at the county is very, very critical. So that then at that point we then are sure of strong networks supporting the active citizenship at the county level. We also would very much want to see the collaboration between the CSO network and the county government. We want to see a lot more involvement in terms of budget development, budget monitoring, things like that. That's one thing that we think if we take forward, we would really achieve most of our objective and of course our vision.
We will continue working with the civil society networks in those counties to ensure that the voice of the citizen on board, and to ensure that what is done by county governments can really serve the citizens. We'll also focus, and we are still continue focusing, training what we call county leaderships. But we need also to strengthen our capacity to be able to hold government accountable. Because government is the duty bearer. They are the people who collect taxes. And really, if you collect taxes, then you need to be accountable to the citizens. So that is a role the civil society can play.
The community-based organizations that we've been working with, we will continue strengthening their capacity. We educate them on how to engage the county governments, how to track the budgets and implementation to ensure that their resources are used properly.
We started in the year 2004. We started with assistance from PEN, did a baseline survey and some business plans to help our people to eradicate poverty. We also have civic education programs in partnership with Machakos County CSO network. And our thematic areas include democracy and governance. We also involve ourselves in matters environment,